case study tracing a human rights activist Burundi client background. A UK-based international human rights organization contacted Bond Rees to locate one of their activists who had gone missing in Burundi. The activist had been documenting human rights abuses in the country and was last heard from in Bujumbura, the capital. Concerned for the activist's safety, the organization urgently needed to establish their whereabouts and ensure their protection. The investigation Bond Rees began by collecting all relevant information about the activist's last known activities, contacts, and locations in Burundi. The organization provided details about the activist's assignments and their known associates in Bujumbura, but communication had ceased unexpectedly, raising concerns that the activist could be in danger. Digital tracing and local searches. Our digital forensics team initiated a search of the activist's digital footprint, including their social media accounts, encrypted communications, and email logs. Although their social media profiles had been inactive for several days, we discovered recent encrypted messages sent to a trusted contact in a remote region near Gitega, suggesting the activist had traveled outside the capital. Simultaneously, Bond Rees reached out to local contacts in Burundi, including journalists, human rights defenders, and local NGOs. We learned that the activist had been planning to meet with witnesses in a rural area to gather further evidence of human rights abuses. On-the-ground investigation in Burundi. With the lead pointing to a rural area near Gitega, Bond Rees coordinated with local investigators to conduct on-the-ground inquiries. Our team discreetly visited locations where the activist was likely to have traveled, including villages, community centers, and safe houses used by local human rights networks. After several days of careful investigation, we confirmed that the activist had been staying in a remote village, but had gone into hiding due to threats from local militia groups. The activist was being sheltered by a local family who had cut off communication to protect their identity and safety. Outcome Bond Rees confirmed the activist's location and well-being, providing this critical information to the UK-based organization. With our support, the organization was able to coordinate a safe extraction plan, working with local contacts to ensure the activists' secure transport back to Bujumbura and eventual evacuation from Burundi. The activists safely returned to a secure location, where they continued their work with renewed caution. Why Bond Rees? This case underscored Bond Rees's expertise in locating individuals in high-risk environments like Burundi. Through a combination of digital forensics, local intelligence gathering, and sensitive fieldwork, Bond Rees was able to locate the missing activist quickly and discreetly. Our commitment to supporting human rights organizations and ensuring the safety of their personnel remains steadfast, even in the most challenging circumstances.